the relationships that I have with the plant world and that I hope to share with other people are a thing that ground me in my life. And as our lives become increasingly digital, urban, and just faster and faster, I find that taking the time to create intimacy with the natural world, especially with plant friends, is a way to be literally grounded spiritually, but then also there's the act of just being on the ground and seeing where we are in that moment, what's there.
Grounded is something that I imagine I'm seeking as an artist. The last few years, for all of us, has probably seemed rather tumultuous, and I have used my art to reckon with the things that are happening in the world around me. But what you're seeking is some kind of peace or some kind of coming to terms with the things that are going on in the world. And so in that way, that title is something that I relate to.
I think the curators saw my work and thought it would be a great fit with John's work. I feel like there are a lot of kind of overlapping themes, and we're both thinking about some of the same ideas and using art and design to kind of explore human interactions with the natural environment.
I'm an environmental artist, and my primary practices are drawing and walking or movement-based work. Well, I think there's a playful aspect to the work, and then there's a dead seriousness to it too. From the little bit of what I've seen of Katie's work, I think that applies as well. We're serious artists, and we're addressing serious issues about the environmental big questions that the world is facing, but it's playful at the same time, right? Like, you find a dried banana peel on the sidewalk and you turn it into a dance performance, right? There's just something kind of funny about that.
A lot of the work that I'm making, I'm looking for opportunities to engage the viewer in the ideas that I have. And I think I'm also trying to be critical about my own ideas about what I keep calling the natural world. I think a lot of how the natural world is presented to us is sort of a false dichotomy between, there's the human world and the natural world. And I think a lot of it is rooted in colonialism and white supremacy. And so for me to kind of unpack some of those things, I'm using this work to do that, and hopefully in a way that is thought-provoking for the viewer, is literally engaging. There's things to do, there's things to take. I really want people to participate with the work.
I'm grateful to Artistry and to the city of Bloomington for sponsoring Artistry as a venue and making that special gallery a place that brings so many visitors in to see artwork. So thank you.
I hope this show is really welcoming. I think these ideas are important to everyone, and my work is deliberately invitational, so I hope it's accessible to people of all ages and abilities, especially maybe people who haven't yet found a place in art or are maybe wanting to get more in the natural world. This work is intended to be an invitation to begin that relationship.